afternoon and welcome to the multi-purpose field on the campus of Triton College for this afternoon's DIII Division III Midwest District Championship game featuring the Thunderdogs of Richland, number 1 in the nation, entering with a record of 15 wins and 1 defeat, versus your Triton College Trojans, ranked 6th in the nation, entering an overall record of 19 wins and 1 defeat. Before we introduce the starters for today's championship game, we ask you to please rise, remove your hats, face the flag to the left of the scoreboard as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the starters for today's game. First for the Thunderdogs of Richland College. In goal, Pablo Cubas. Number 3, Thierry Asamoah. Number 24, Demario Cameron. Number 8, Sergio Buena. Number 2, Mariano Fazio. Number 7, Lorenzo Boselli. Number 4, Henry Sa. Number 26, Adrian Ramos. Number 22, Gabriel Rojas. Number 5, Uwana. And number 15, Tayoshi Wyatt. The head coach of Richland is Ramon Herrera, assisted by Jesse Castro and Alberto Rodriguez. Now at this time, let's meet your Triton College Trojans. Starting in goal, Peter Pan. Number 3, Marcel Chiesa. Number 7, Fernando Alvarado. Number 10, Christopher Majewski. Number 14, Didier Reyes. Number 15, Jacob Kunrat. Number 18, Darnell Senanache. Number 22, Hector Abiano. Number 23, Michael Stavarski. Number 24, Evan Cole. And number 26, Alex Mentek. The head coach of the Trojans is Peter Sliva. Assisted by Jack Orlowski, Nestor Hernandez. Good luck to both teams.
Tim McKinney, live from the multi-purpose field. So all the pomp and circumstance is over, and now we are set for the championship game. The winner will advance to the NJCAA Division III National Tournament in Herkimer, New York. Number 1 in the nation versus number 6, and we are underway. Herkimer in the black and purple, Triton in the white jerseys. Wind a factor once again here today. 43 degrees is our temperature here at game time. With the wind chill, it feels like 36. Very breezy afternoon as well. The wind was really the factor. Triton took advantage of the breeze in the second half. Winds out of the west gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Richland defeated Schoolcraft with a late second half goal, 1-0 yesterday in their semifinal game. Triton rallied from 2-0 down to knock off Anoka Ramsey 3-2. And talking about the wind here early on, you're going to see an example of it here on this goal kick because it's going to be straight into the breeze. And that ball just hangs up there and just gets knocked straight down in a hurry. So for the Trojans, even though they're here on their home field, Richland technically is considered home in terms of the seating to help decide direction. So right now, early on, Richland will go against the wind. Triton will have the wind in their favor in this first half. It will be opposite the second half. Yesterday, Triton had the choice, so they went against the wind in the first half, fell behind, had the wind in their favor, and got the 3 goals to get the win. So this is going to be key for Triton because they're not going to have that advantage in the second half today like they did yesterday. We played 2.5 minutes. Trojans looking to attack. Majewski charging in. He's cut off by Rojas. And now the Trojans will play it out. Headed out by Richland. Kieta headed back out again by the Thunder Ducks. And they take control along the far side. But the Trojans there quickly to cut that long pass off. Little break here for Richland early on the drive. It's going to be a wide open net. They're going to get the goal. Boy, little breakdown there by Triton. Gabriel Rojas will get the goal off the assist from Wyatt. The net was left unoccupied. And an early goal for the Thunder Ducks as they'll take a 1-0 lead. A little more than 3 minutes played in this first half. But again, that was just a good attack there by Richland. Wyatt had the opening, thought he had a shot to score himself, but by the time Pez can recover, coming in to help out was Rojas to clean it up, and he buried the shot easily, and Richland on the board first. 1-0 Thunder Ducks. These two played a couple years ago in Dallas. Made the trip out there, and Triton didn't fare well there. They fell behind early in that one, and Richland scored early, scored often. It was a 7-0 final, so you figure the start was going to be the key here today for Triton. They're just going to have to regroup again. As we've said, these last couple of games, we've been down this road before. They were down 1-0 versus Harper last Saturday, 2-0 yesterday, came back and won. So again, they'll have to play from behind here, will the Trojans. That one just sails right through the football goalpost and out of play. Again, that breeze very strong. And again, that's the key thing now because you're not going to have that wind to your advantage in the second half. So now you just don't want to fall further behind, especially with them not even having the advantage of the wind. Wyatt near midfield, played by Chieta. Now he'll just play it back out to goal to Kubas. Pablo Kubas, the goalie for Richland. We played 5 minutes. Chieta at midfield. Trojans looking to generate some attack here. Umana. And it's back out to Paz at goal. Paz will get the favorable breeze to get that one out ahead. But Alvarado not able to get to the ball. It's cleared out by Richland. And we welcome all of those who are tuning in on TritonAthletics.com, our Triton YouTube channel. Viewership was very high yesterday for both of our semifinal games. And also some very spirited conversations online as well from what we've been noticing as well. Just be nice to each other out there. It's a game, we know. But be nice to each other. Chieta tried to head it, but it's going to be Richland right there. Alan Velasco, number 25. Richland with a couple of different number changes with these uniforms they're wearing. Ball will be thrown in by the Trojans. Gabriel Rojas tried to play it, but it's taken back by Kunrek. And we'll see if the Trojans can get an attack here started. Boy, nice good tackle, well played at midfield there by Richland. Rojas to Umana. Rojas has it back. Goes across field. Battle on the far side, and it'll be a throw in for Triton. Umana. Actually, that's Rojas actually up high with some space. But again, they're just going to kind of play a little keep away here. They know they don't have the wind in this half, so they got the early goal. So they just want to burn as much time as they can to limit as much possession that the Trojans can have with the wind in their favor. And that was why getting that goal early was so important here for Richland. Fazio. And he'll just hit a long strike out of play. And it'll be put in play by Pez in goal. Gotta say hello to my good friend Al Tomasello, my longtime old radio partner for Triton basketball when we did the radio on WRRG. He's tuning in to us on Facebook and through our YouTube feed, and always good to hear from Coach Al as well. Well, we love to see if the Trojans can get something going, but Richland's done a good job controlling most of the ball possession here early on. You know, talking with Peter Suiva last night, you know, he said that the strategy was really defend, 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 and then they had the one defensive breakdown early that led to the first goal, and that win a little tricky there, but Paz is able to get up to it. The that shot nearly came back to Richland for an opportunity. That time the wind blowing in almost worked to their advantage. But again, the Thunder Ducks able to maintain possession as we are now in the 10th minute of play in this first half. Richland 1, Triton nothing. Again, this championship game with bigger crowd than what we had yesterday, despite the chilly conditions. A little tougher on a weekday afternoon to come out compared to a Saturday afternoon. So a few more fans are out in force here for this one today. And, of course, the majority of the crowd hoping for a Triton comeback. Pez will let that one come back to him, and he'll roll it out to Sinanagic. He really played well yesterday for Triton, had a goal. Anguiano to Chieta, but it's taken away quickly by Richland by Henry Sock. Now centering attempt, but Sinanagic a good job to clear it out of traffic. That was nearly a good chance for Boselli. But Richland will get the throw in on the far side. Actually, no, it'll be the Trojans who will put it in play. Wyatt. Now Rojas. Umana. Back to Rojas. Wyatt. So they just do a good job possessing the ball here. There's a cross attempt that will sail well wide and out of play. Played nearly 12 minutes of this first half. Has the goal kick out toward midfield, headed up by Richland. Trojans looking to get control, but instead the Thunder Ducks do have it. Once again, Boselli along the far side has a good run. Boselli, and it's cut off quickly by Triton, and Pez will just hammer it back out toward midfield. Umana, cross attempt, it's headed and cleared out by Evan Cole. And Richland, they're very aggressive on the attack here defensively. As soon as the Trojans try and possess, there just seems like there's a Richland player always there ready to converge. They cover ground quickly, and they're the #1 team in the nation coming in. They enter with an overall record of 15-1. Triton entered 6th in the nation, 19-1. Winner will go to the national tournament in New York. Sinanagic plays it back, and Mezek will run it down and keeps it in play on the far side. He'll send it up the sideline. But Richland able to control it. Mezek the header back on the far side as they battle for possession. And it will be a free kick for Triton. They look to play it quickly off the free kick. They do. Little break ahead. Majeski. And we have a whistle. And what's going to be the call here? Is there going to be an infraction on Richland or not? They do call the foul, but apparently it's going to be just outside the box. And the Trojans will have a free kick. Yeah, that's just about 2 yards outside the box. Or that could have been a potential PK. So Kuhnrich will set the ball up. You got Chieta there as well. So we'll see who takes this kick. This is a big opportunity here early for Triton to draw even. Kieta, it will actually be Krunek who takes it, and a great stop there by Kubas. Dove to his left to save that one and knock it away. So that was the best opportunity early on here for the Trojans. "15 minutes gone by, 1-0 Richland. Kunrek out to Alvarado. Plays it back out to Kieta. Now Anguiano along the near side. Out to Kunrek. Anguiano looking to run it down. Cut off, and the ball was cleared out of bounds by Richland. Cameron there to clear it out. And we'll go back the other way, and Richland will get possession back. Kubas gets it out. And that'll be against Triton, and be a free kick here for Richland. Wind knocked out long. Shot quickly down. Again, the Trojans have the wind in their favor in this first half. Wyatt on a break, tried to head it. In the box. Shot goes wide by Richland by Buena. .5 minutes to go here in this first half. The goal 4 minutes into this one by Gabriel Rojas. The difference. Well, just put it this way, whoever wins this one regardless, they'll be well prepared for New York with the weather they've experienced the last couple of days here. We had 2 days of snowfall, Wednesday and Thursday practice day. Richland was literally practicing in the snow when they arrived in town. And again, a great job by all our support staff, led by our baseball team as well, to make this field playable these 2 days. And down goes one of the Trojans. Will there be any penalty or card on this? And now here's the stoppage for the injury. Will there be a card? Or Wyatt pleading his case, and he'll get carded. So Takayoshi Wyatt gets carded. And being helped up is Didier Reyes. 27 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in this first half. So Kieta will get the free kick here. He'll wait for the referee's signal. And now the clock has started again. That's headed out by Richland. Cole. Ball loose inside Reyes now. Oh, boy, a whiff there by Majewski. Tried to get a foot on it, but could not. Cleared back out, but controlled by Sinajic for the Trojans. Long ball ahead, but headed out by Richland. Alvarado trying to fight for possession, couldn't. Another battle there. Moljewski trying to head it, but out of play, and Richland will get possession. It's a pretty decent kick going against that wind and goal there by Kubas. Out of play, and Richland will put it back in play. Rojas. The correction, that was Adrian Ramos with it. And now a Trojan throw in. What? Richland quickly covering. Well, some nice moves there by DeMario Cameron. But nothing comes out of it. Quick throw in by Triton. Cameron heads it out, but controlled by Anguiano. Plays it back out to Sinanagic. Alvarado, but controlled once again by Ramos and Richland. Looking to make an attack, Boselli. But it's cut off by Mezek. And it's off Boselli out of play. And the Trojans will throw the ball in on the far side. 25 minutes to go first half. Richland 1, Triton nothing. And under whistle. It'll be a free kick here for the Trojans. Really had only the one decent opportunity off the free kick a couple yards outside the penalty box. And other than that, the Trojan offense has been held quiet by this Richland squad. They have a break here. They have some numbers. Richland here out wide. But Cole able to well cover it. Shot toward the box, headed back out. And Triton clears. Alvarado not able to get to it. It's headed back to goal by the Thunder Ducks. Again, Richland has dominated the ball possession. It's hard to score when you don't have the ball in the attacking zone very much. Here comes a run, shot, and it's deflected by Paz. Good play there by Peter. That was a well-struck ball right there by Boselli. We approach 23 minutes to go here in the first half. See if the Trojans can generate something here in this final portion of the half. Down a goal, Chieta. They go along the far side, but Richland, again, well played defensively, covering their ground. Buena. Boselli. Buena. Back up high to Henry Sock. Sock gets it back from Ramos. Near side Umana. And they're just playing keep away pretty much at this point. They'll take their chances. A lot of hand battling there between the two players. And they'll play it back to goal and pass. But there's a nice little jostle there between Umana of Richland and Kunrak of Triton. "22 minutes left in this first half. Kieta. Back out to Sinanagic. Kuhnreck. But quickly taken away by Richland. And now they have a bit of a run. Buena. But it's good play by Sinanagic to cut it off and sliding in Safarski to try and clear it, but Richland able to maintain possession. Sa. To Buena. Cut off there by Kieta, but Richland able to still keep the ball. Nice play there. Cut off and taken away by Fernando Alvarado. Up the sideline, Alvarado, but has no one to come and help him. He'll send it out toward the center in the middle of the field, but it goes right to the goalie, Kubas. But the Trojan faithful happy that bit of a rush there by the Trojans. Again, they just haven't been able to get much generated here on the offensive end here in this first half. So we'll have a Triton will throw it in. But quickly headed out of play by Richland. And it'll be another throw in for the Trojans. Under 20 minutes to go, first half. Richland 1, Triton 0. Winner will advance to the national tournament in New York. Herkimer, New York to be exact. That one headed inside by Triton. Kuhnreck trying to get possession in the box. But again, well defended by Richland. Safarski deflected out by Richland. And now the ball goes back out toward midfield. Sinanagic will run it down. And a little undercut right there, and that may be an infraction on Triton, and it will be. It'll be the yellow card on Sinanagic. And he's going to see if Boselli is okay, but came in and undercut him. That was pretty obvious right there that would be an infraction. So Sinanagic is carded, and going to hear from it from Coach Sweeva as he makes his way to the bench. So it's going to be a deep free kick here for Richland. 18:41 remaining here in this first half. Well, we'll find out. They're going to come here. They might make an adjustment to the time. So they want the clock adjusted to 19:02. I don't have any facts on what happened in 1902 to share with you at this point. Probably the Cubs or White Sox were in the World Series, one of the two that year, I would guess. Now we're back going. But again, Richland not able to really get the ball and play cleanly. Now they're going to have to stop the clock and replay it. Now they're going to have to reset it. So back to 1902 we go again. We'll go back to the time machine. As Richland, I think, went to play the ball before the referee signal, and now we're ready to roll again. And that one goes out of play and will be put in by Triton by Pat. Near center, and possession will go to the Thunder Ducks. And Richland with a 1-0 lead going against the wind. They're not going to be in much of a rush here at all. Sa. Ball ahead to Umana. Umana in the corner, and came up high with the hand there on Reyes. And Trojans will get possession. And again, Richland just going to take their time on when to put this ball in play. They've switched it off a couple of times on who will take this kick. Now the referee getting things organized as the wall gets set to defend. And the wind knocks that one down very quickly, and the Trojans able to clear it for the moment. But Richland gets it, and they'll play it back. That long strike knocked down by the wind, but it rolls right to Boselli, who has a run, and he missed it wide. And Triton got fortunate right there. Very fortunate right there. They fell asleep there defensively to let Boselli just break loose like that. And he had a terrific shot, an opportunity to give Richland a potential 2-0 lead, but missed it wide. .16 minutes to go here in the first half. Mezek clears it to midfield, but Alvarado, the only one back down there deep, and not able to maintain possession, and it's played back by Richland, and now Mezek's going to have to race for the ball. And now Sinanagic will punch it out of play. Richland a throw-in. And the only goal in this game, Gabriel Rojas in the 4th minute. Oh, the net's unoccupied there as Pez came out, played way deep, and Mezek able to head that one out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Richland. Again, the Thunder Ducks have maintained most of the possession. They put a lot of the pressure here on the Trojans here defensively. So here's the corner kick. Well, not quite yet. And again, they're taking their time here. Header attempt. Didn't go very far, and Triton able to clear it out toward midfield. Under 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Not much for the home crowd to cheer about thus far here with Triton trailing. Umana. Now Richland will just back it out. Again, they have the lead. It's just simple strategy right here, just to waste as much time as they can, and we'll see if they might try and play Triton to take some more risk. And Trojans have tried to take a couple that they nearly have been burnt on so far, but still just down 1-0. Once again, Triton able to attempting to control, but Richland well defended. Ramos with it. Now he'll play it back out. Boselli along the near sideline, but out of play. It'll be a throw in for Triton. 12 minutes left, first half. Near side to Umana. Boselli. Ran down by Sock in the corner. And it's last touched by Sinanagic. Actually, I'm sorry, the other way around. They called it last touch by Sock there in the corner. And it'll be a goal kick for Peter Paz. And he'll just go right away to Sinanagic to his left. And he's bumped very quickly there by Marcus Puga, who's in, number 21. Sinanagic will get the free kick. Again, the Trojans have not been able to get a shot, a clean shot. They had the one attempt just outside the box that Kubas was able to make a nice stop on, and really that was the only decent opportunity that the Trojans have had in this first half. Alvaro Tucanda, or Tudenka is in now. Tudenka. So Richland is going to their bench a little bit here, getting some subs in. And we do have a whistle, and ball will get played back by Triton. Under 10 minutes now to go here in this first half. On this cold, blustery Saturday afternoon here in the Chicagoland area. Today's November 2nd, and it feels more like it's December 2nd. And we'll see if the Trojan offense can heat up a little bit here. Adrian Ramos. Puga. Long ball put ahead. Boselli. They got some men there ready, but Boselli will fire it, and it's stopped easily by Paz. We're now under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. 8:50 and counting. With the free kick ahead. But Triton not able to do much with that. Richland easily able to snuff that opportunity away. Now they have some numbers. Boselli not able to get control. Trojans clear Mezek, but it's headed back in play by Richland. Buena on the far side. Sa. And there's a shot, Boselli, and it sails just wide and right. Injured Triton player. That's Sinanagic who was down. Clock is stopped with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in this first half. Richland 1, Triton nothing. So he's back up under his own power. And it's going to stay out there. Arnell Sinanagic. Well, at some point you think Triton might have to gamble and take some chances here. 7 minutes left. Ball played out. Ramos. Back out to Cameron. Ramos. Left side. Fazio. Fazio, the long ball that will go well out of play. Throw in for Triton, and they get it in quickly. Didier Reyes looking ahead, but that was off the mark intended for Matanus Pasula. Six minutes to go here in the first half. Umana to throw in for Richland. Cameron. Out to Fazio. Cameron. He'll push it up the sideline. Has a man, but offside, so be the call. And the Richland staff and Coach Herrera not liking that offside call. Had Umana, but they call him for offside. But the Thunder Ducks are going to get the ball back here quickly as Triton not able to do much with that. Umana the throw-in in front of the Trojan bench. Ramos. Back to Fazio. On the far side. They'll make a run. Puga. Puga coming in close. Nothing doing there. Good tackle by Triton. There's a shot. And an easy stop by Pez as Tudenka on the attempt for Richland. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It is still 1-0 Richland. Hey, folks, there's only so much I can do up here. I can only call the game. Believe me, I want to see something happen myself. Under 4 minutes to go. Coach Al, if you want to send me a pizza, I'll be more than happy to take it. That shot stopped easily by Kubas, and he'll roll it back quickly. Counterattack for Richland. Have some numbers if they hurry, do the Thunder Ducks. And they'll play it back out. Bueno with it. And a whistle here. And here comes the card. Mezek not happy about it. A little frustrated. He'll have to head out. Alex Foreman will come in. Mezek's still not happy about the call and frustrated as he makes his way back to the bench. And this will be a free kick opportunity here for Richland late in this first half, already up 1-0. So the referee will sort all of this out. I think they might want some more time added back on the clock. And they're going to add 21 seconds back on the clock and make it an even 3 minutes, I believe. And now Coach Suiva not happy. I guess he found out Alex Mezek's side of the story. Now, Coach Suiva's going to get carded. Wow. And now he pulled out a red card. Oh, my goodness. That was very quick. That was a very quick trigger right there. Oh, my goodness. I can understand at least the yellow, but that was a very quick red card after the yellow, within seconds. So Coach Suiva has to make his way off the field. And in the event Triton does rally to win this one, he'll have to sit out the first game at the national tournament. So Mezek is ready to come back in, but things have unraveled a bit here the last few moments. But they stopped the free kick, then a long strike sails well high of the net by Tudenka. But you know, this is a big game. There's a lot at stake. You know, emotions are going to be high both sides. So I can see you give him a yellow and say, hey, leave it at that. But then he basically gave him that red card almost instantaneously after the yellow. I mean, you gotta have a little thicker skin and, you know, let some of the emotion of the game play out. That's tough. That's tough. Two minutes to go here before halftime. Well, I guess the coach will be watching our broadcast. Yeah, that's pretty frustrating to have that happen. The Trojans have not been able to get much going here offensively in this first half, and now you're going to potentially be down, looking at being down 1-0 in the halftime, and Richland's going to have the wind to their backs in the second half. But give them credit, they've dominated the possession. And the the box, but it's cleared out by Savarski. But can Triton at least maintain some possession here? We're down to the final minute of the first half. And Richland is just going to let more time waste away here. They don't mind this at all right now. Trojans scrambling to get something going. 30 seconds left in the half. They've had just 2 shots on goal in this game. But they'll get to put it in here quickly. Final 20 seconds, but it's cleared out quickly out of play by Richland. It'll be another Triton throw-in. We're down to under now 10 seconds left in the half. But Richland able to clear it deep down the other end, and that should do it for the opening half, and will. So we reached halftime of this NJCAA Division III Midwest District Championship game. The lone goal came 4 minutes in by Gabriel Rojas. The assist from Wyatt. And at halftime, it's Richland 1 and Triton nothing. Tim McKinney. Back here in River Grove, Triton College. We're underway, second half, 1-0. Richland the lead over the Trojans. So the only goal came 4 minutes in. That was by Rojas from Wyatt. And really the hot topic was what happened near the end of the half. Peter Suiva getting ejected, red carded. Still wasn't very happy about it. And again, I just think, and I think even some of the Richland folks, I think, had to agree that, and I said this in the first half, in a game of this magnitude, you know the emotions are going to be high. Both teams, sometimes you just have to let some of that go. Best case, if any of you watched any of those World Series games and saw how some of those guys were with the umpires, you just gotta let the emotion of the game play out. And that's just unfortunate that something like that had to occur. Now, back to soccer, second half here, you have Triton trailing 1-0. They're going to be going against the wind. I think the good news a little bit is from what I can tell, the wind has maybe died down just a tad, but still you got to go against it in this second half if you're looking to get the equalizing goal. Richland will have the wind in their favor, and they dominated play, you got to say. Triton only had like 2 decent opportunities to score in the first half. Richland had the ball possession. Probably I would say maybe about a 75-80% ratio in this game. Triton's going to have to maintain possession of the ball, get something going here offensively, or the season can end here today. Trojans came in 19-1, number 6 in the country if you're just joining us. Richland 15-1, ranked, oh my goodness, number 1. And there's a goal right there by Wyatt. And that's not how you want the second half to begin. Takayoshi Wyatt able to punch it past Pez. 2-0 Thunder Ducks. Well, you kind of hope maybe the Trojans regrouped a little bit. But Richland, again, an early strike. They had the early strike in the first half, early strike here in this second half. So Wyatt, a goal and an assist here this afternoon. 2-0 Richland. But, again, we've been down this road before again, but a little more tougher competition. You don't have your head coach. You got the wind against you. A lot of things right now against the Trojans at this point, but they have to at least show some fight out here and just find some way to gather the momentum in this match. But now Richland, they'll just go back to what they did in the first half. You've got another goal. They'll just keep playing, keep away, hold the ball, possess the ball. They've done a very good job at that. Some contact there by Reyes against Toy Yamamoka, who's in. But it'll be a free kick for Richland. And that's headed out by Sinanagic, and it's going to be picked up by Chieta. Let's see if he can get a run going here. Chieta on the far side. But again, as soon as the Trojans get any bit of touch, Richland is just, everything. There always seems to be a black and purple jersey there. There's the strike in, but it's cleared out quickly by Richland, by Umana. Out of play, far side. It will be a throw-in for Richland, but again, they'll take their time up 2-0 to put this ball back in play. Up the sideline, nothing there. Mezek, Chieta, now far side. Well defended again by Richland. DIII. But Richland able to gather possession right back. But then Sinanagic comes in, grabs it. Up the sideline, far side, but Trojans won't be able to run this one down. This is going to go out of play, and Richland will be able to put it back in on their end. And again, they'll take their time to make this happen. Just milking those precious seconds off the clock. We're under 40 minutes remaining here in the second half. 2-0, Richland. A goal early in each half. Mezek looking to run it down, but here comes Wyatt. Sinanagic out to the far side. Quick touch by Chieta. Out to Kunrek. Throw in for the Trojans. Chieta. For Alvarado, looking for him, but just off target, and the easy save for Hubas. Now you're down 2-0, and you're really going to have to take some risk here. You got to try and force the issue somehow. Chris Mojewski out wide, had Reyes, but too wide and out of play, and it will be a goal kick for Richland. And the battle at midfield, and possession will go to the Trojans. Chieta out wide for Evan Cole. Cole, that cross blocked by Richland, stays in play, but now goes out of play off the side of the net and will be a corner kick for the Trojans. Triton looking to line things up with Coach Sliva out. Maciek Orlowski now assuming the reign for the Trojans. That's a block. And are they going to call it a handball? Looks like they did call it. It'll be Triton possession. Chieta has the ball now and will spot it, and we'll wait for the official referee signal to clear it for play. And they got to make sure there's enough space as they set the mini wall in front of him. So Chieta will back away from it. It looks like it's going to be Kunrek who's going to take this instead. Cross, and that one comes back to Chieta. Chieta near the corner. And no whistle there. I guess apparently they'll play on. And now here comes the referee. I guess there'll be just a warning that time, so he has a bit of a longer fuse in this situation at least. So again, here we go. This will be Chieta. Cross, headed out by Asamoah for Richland. Will be a throw-in for Triton on the far side. 36 minutes left. 2-0 Richland. And this will be a goal kick for Richland. And out of play. Fazio. That one bounced into the first row of the bleachers. And there's the flag by the linesman for offside. 10 minutes gone by in this second half. Richland 2, Triton nothing. Midwest District Championship game. Winner on to the national tournament in New York. Ball being played at midfield and tripped up there. Chieta tripped them up. And Richland possession, and now that time Richland was looking a rare play by them to move quickly. And now the referee will sort things out, and now we'll play on. Fazio, the long ball out ahead, and it goes out of play. And now Richland will play it back. Asamoah. Wyatt. Goes wide, has a man. Looking to move in. But that time the Trojans able to defend it well, and Chieta able to clear it out. Long ball ahead, but will go back to goal to Kubas. 33 minutes remaining. Yamaoka. So they just keep playing good ball possession here. Boselli is tangled up. And let's see who will get the call on this one. Referee comes over and looks like he's pointing toward the direction as if it'll be Richland that will potentially get this free kick, it appears. So we're from about 20 yards out. Sinagic able to head it away from harm's way from now. Richland keeps possession. That shot by Wyatt, and Pez able to get a hand on it to knock it away. Nice stop there by Peter Pez. Well struck by Wyatt, who's had a nice afternoon, a goal and an assist for Richland. Was well struck, and it'll be a corner for the Thunder Ducks. 31 minutes left. But I guess Triton, the roles have reversed. The Trojans are feeling a little bit how Anoka Ramsey did in the second half of yesterday's game. They just have not been able to get anything really generated on the offensive end. But just see how quickly Richland gets to the ball here. They just seem like they have the backside well defended. They really don't leak out defensively at all. Every time Triton gets the ball, they just seem to have a man there. But this is the best advancement thus far in this half by Triton to move it up the field. Now can they generate something here? Chietta with some space. Punched out by Richland there by Cameron. And it will be a Triton throw-in. Under 30 minutes remaining now here in this second half. Weaving through traffic. Alvarado had an opportunity there, but well defended is Ramos able to get there. And out of play, it will be a throw-in for Richland. Now the Trojans may have to bring a little more pressure here, take some risk here. I mean, at this point, you're down 2-0. So if you gamble and they score, it's not going to be much difference losing 2-0 compared to 3-0 or 4-0. You might have to take some risk here defensively just to make something happen here. But that early goal to start the second half, that's just almost like a backbreaker to when that happens. You come out, you regroup out of halftime, try and settle down after the emotion, especially what happened late in the first half. And Richland, just businesslike, was able to get that second tally. Asamoah loses it. Cole looking out for Alvarado. It was cleared out by Fazio, but a foul was called. Trojans will still have possession. It was 43 degrees at game time. The wind chill made it feel like it was 36 degrees outside. Chietta, now Majewski trying to get in there. Safarski charging in on Wyatt aggressively, but Wyatt able to keep the ball. Wyatt still has it, runs into Chietta, got tangled up with Chietta, and it'll be Triton possession. Mezek will put the ball in play. Sinanagic. Reyes, Safarski, Cole near side. Looking to push it. He has Majewski now a little wide. Let's see if he can make a move here toward the corner. Trying to get the corner kick. And the Trojans will get that. Actually, won't be a corner. Be just short of the corner, but Triton will be able to put it in play. Now the linesman talking about it. I think some of the fans are wanting a corner kick out of this, but they'll line up. They'll have some space at least to do something here. 26.5 minutes to go here in this second half. Richland 2, Triton nothing. There's the cross in front, but nobody home for the Trojans. Ran down by Safarski. He'll circle it back in, but there were two Richland defenders right there to greet him. Ball back to midfield. Safarski heads it out. Little contact. Alvarado not able to control, but Triton will keep possession. 26 minutes to go. Winner will advance to the national tournament in New York. And now Richland will make substitutions. Burn time off the clock. Adrian Munoz is now in for the Thunder Ducks. Yamaoka will check out. And they'll start doing that intermittently here over the course of the last part of this game. Again, well, strategically, they've pretty much, I think, you know, if you're Richland, this has pretty much gone to as good of a plan as it could have for them in this game. See if the Trojans can attack here. Kieta. Back to Majewski. Kieta to Cole. Majewski. Converging in quickly Munoz. And cleared back toward goal by Richland. And Mezek will just head it to Pez, who will fire it back out. Under 25 minutes to go. Richland just looking to keep possession here. Ooh, that was well stopped. Yeah, Sinagic helped clear that one out of harm's way. White was there in the neighborhood again. But again, while all this is going on, the clock keeps on running. If you're Richland, you'll just take this all day long. Not a whole lot happening, and the clock keeps on moving. 23 minutes to go. Ball toward goal. Mezek looking to run it down in the corner. Gets it out to Mojeski. In front. Boy, Pez again. Just under attack there. Good job. Keeping it at least still a 2-0 game. So we're under 22 minutes to go. And it's just hard to come back if you can't get anything going on the offense end. This, Richland is, this has won this possession game. They've controlled this game by possessing the ball. Sinagic on the near side. Some contact with Asamoah, and ball will go to Richland. They'll throw it in. 20.5 minutes left. Middle, there's a good strike, but it goes wide by Buena. And now the Trojans will bring in a substitution as Pasula. Montanus Pasula now in. Under 20 to play. But again, Richland in not much of a rush. They're not looking to be aggressive here at all. They're just going to keep playing the possession game, keep away. They'll play it back. They've been very tactical and have well executed the game plan. Nearly a miscue right there by the goalie. That might have gave Triton a chance, but the defense by Richland was able to recover right there, or that could have been a potential opportunity maybe for Cole. Might have been the one rare mistake we've seen here defensively by Richland today. But time is running out for Triton and their season. And we do have a Trojan player down. And now they'll bring out Lucy Walsh, our trainer, to attend to him. 18 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Richland 2, Triton nothing. First goal was scored 4 minutes into the match. Gabriel Rojas from Takayoshi Wyatt. And then Wyatt scored 3 minutes into the second half to make it a 2-0 lead for Richland. Number 1 team in the nation, coming in. 15-1 their record. Trojans came in ranked 6th. So Fernando Alvarado will make his way off the field. Gets a nice hand from the Trojan fans that are here. And nice size for the conditions. Tough to be out here for 2 hours plus. But many have came out here today, including our chairman, Mark Stevens, is back here again. Came out as well. Down there talking to see what the Richland athletic director and our athletic director, Harry McGinnis, down below. Just hasn't been much to get excited about here today, unfortunately, for Triton. It's been really a workmanlike effort here by Richland. 18 minutes left. 2-0, Thunder Ducks with the lead. That ball going wide, but too wide and out of play. And now Richland will just take even more time as they put this one back into play. Evan Cole, there's a strike, but well high. But, hey, let's give him credit for at least trying to fire something at goal at this point. You have that much space, you might as well. Especially when it's been that difficult to get much going. We are down to 17 minutes remaining. Triton having Richland here on their home field. Really, you can say this from arguably the probably biggest home game that we've ever had for Triton soccer. As we talked about yesterday, for many years, a lot of our home games for playoffs were played off campus because of our old field not being regulation size, our old grass field across the street. So to have this here was a big event. Trojans had a shot at Richland a couple years ago. They thought being banged up, having to drive all those miles on the road, to drive to Minnesota in those vans, and drive all the way to Dallas in vans within a span of 4 days. Took a lot of wear and tear on them and really didn't play that well. Here today, they're at home, and you got to give a lot of the credit to the Thunder Ducks today on the job they've done. They've just performed very well. They've done what they needed to do here. They got the one goal early. They've defended well. They've possessed the ball well. And they're about now 16 minutes away from advancing once again to the national tournament. Just there, right there, another example when you think maybe Triton can try and get an attack. Again, Richland is well defending everything today. Quick, they just cover ground well. "14 and a half minutes remaining. Again, once the game is over, we will have the trophy presentation. The Midwest District plaque will be presented down on the field. And it looks like it might be heading back to Big D. I always enjoyed Dallas. Dallas is one of my favorite places to go to. Got a lot of family out there, if anyone cares at this point in the game. It's a good town. We enjoyed our time out there when we were there a couple years ago, but again, not the result we were wanting here again in this battle against Richland. And at this point, Richland doesn't have to be really aggressive themselves, but they'll just do enough to play honest. And again, really since they scored that second goal, really it's just been a lot of, not much of anything, less a lot of, they've just been able to really kill a lot of this time off the clock. Out wide for Triton Reyes. Kieta, here's a chance, Cole, but it's cut off. The net was empty, but it's cleared out there by Richland. Oh, my. Well, it was clearly the best scoring chance for Triton today. Boy, that was a great opportunity. But again, the Richland defenders sold themselves out to block that shot. 12 minutes remaining. It's windy, cold, cloudy Saturday afternoon. Triton with the throw-in. Chieta trying to get onto it. Chieta possessing. Still has it. But again, really no one there to come to aid him to do anything. And now here comes Wyatt. He has a run. Mezek picks him up, but there's a man on the trail. The shot and the goal. And that's going to seal it. Sergio Buena. Well, Triton sold out right there, and Richland on the counterattack. Beautifully executed. 11 minutes left, and that appears to be the dagger. 3-0 Thunder Ducks. And another point on the tote board for Wyatt, his second assist of the day. And that one was easy pickings for Buena. And again, that's just them. They just got down the field. It's kind of like a basketball fast break. And the defense, once you couldn't do nothing on offense, you didn't get back on defense. And they had numbers on the counterattack. And that was just a beautiful pass there by Wyatt, right to the middle of the field for Buena, who hammered it home easily. You know, Peter Paz, that really, not much he can do to stop that one. So we're down to 10 minutes left. And Richland on their way to securing this Midwest District Championship. Now, they kind of sense the kill at this point. They, Triton a little down and a little deflated after giving up that last tally, and Richland just sensing it right now at this point. Under 10 minutes to go. But what another great season for the Trojans. It appears it's going to end here today, 19-2. And there's going to be a lot of changes in soccer next year in the NJCAA. As many of you maybe out there know, right now there's only Division I and Division III. Division II will be added next year. And Triton's going to be moving up to Division II. I think Schoolcraft, who was here yesterday, said they were moving up as well. Richland, I think everyone would hope they would move to some other division how they play, but I think they're still sticking in 3, and they've dominated 3, so why not? But the Trojans are going to move on to Division II next year. We don't know how it's going to be formatted, playoff-wise, regional-wise, but be a bit of a new era for the Triton soccer for both our men and our women's programs, and be an interesting transition as we go into that next year, because many teams are moving actually to that level, because you either were 1 or 3, no in between. So now, there were many teams that were really competing Division I, but not really operating as Division I. So now we'll see how it looks next year. So this potentially is probably one of the last times these two may meet on the soccer field. 8 minutes left. But in a great year for Triton. Chris Majewski is going to be an All-American candidate. Peter Pez in goals, going to be an All-American candidate. I think really Majewski's going to have a great shot. He's been top 5 scoring, goal scoring, total points all season long. Had some big plays in this postseason for the Trojans. A goal yesterday. Now, these guys are good guys. They're a good group. Good group of young men having a chance to be around the team. We get that luxury, of course, being here on a daily basis, and you know, they're. I've never had a problem with any of these young men at all. And I wish the sophomores well, and these group of freshmen. Hopefully, they'll learn from this experience and this run and carry it over in the next season. But today is not meant to be for Triton to try and pull off the upset of number 1. Seven minutes left. And a substitution for Richland. And their focus will now be the national tournament. They've been number 1 all year, so they'll be the number 1 seed for certain. But they'll have to play potentially maybe Herkimer. Herkimer is going to be number 2 if they win. Their regional title game, I believe, is tomorrow in New York. So Herkimer does a nice job to set that up to try and put themselves in position. And, you know, as we know, Division III is slanted toward the East Coast teams in a big way, because really this game should have been maybe a national tournament game. This game shouldn't be a district championship game. But when all the folks at the table are from the East Coast regions, it's going to be one slanted, and it's not fair to Richland, Minnesota, and Region 4 in Illinois, who had 2 ranked teams all year of Triton and Harper, and none of them don't get to go to the big dance. And you got teams in other regions, just because of geography, who aren't even ranked, who get to potentially make it to the national tournament. But I guess that's how the system is. It is what it is. 5.5 minutes remaining. And this will be a goal kick here for Pez, and he's going to attack it here quickly. But today will belong to Richland. 5 minutes remaining. Not many opportunities today for Triton. Probably 2 in the first half. One really good one in this second half. And here's a chance here in front. Cole! And he scores! And the Trojans are on the board. 4:38 remaining. Well, that's what just happened. Just got to put the ball in front of the net. Kuba's frustrated that he's not going to get the shutout, but his team is still out in front. And maybe I might have given the epithet too soon. I don't know. We'll find out. But time is on Richland's side. 4.5 minutes left. It's a 3-1 lead. So at least the Trojans get on the board. So we'll see how much of a spark that gives them here. But the Trojans are showing some sense of urgency as Pez the goal kick, but it's controlled by Richland. Ball deflects out. But now a chance for the Thunder Ducks. And they score. That was Rene Tello with the goal. And it's a 4-1 game. And again, that's what happens. You got to take some risk. And then you sometimes can get burnt. But again, they're just quick to the ball. They're very quick to the ball. And you just you blink once and they can make you pay. So as soon as Triton scores, Richland gets the goal right back. So we're down to 3.5 minutes remaining. Cole. But nobody there on the offensive end to give him support. Pretty much all black and purple jerseys were there. Tello, the ball out ahead, and Pez will punch it back toward midfield. 3 minutes remaining. Again, the trophy presentation will follow the ball game. We'll keep the stream momentarily, to at least for those of you to see that. Unfortunately, it's part of the job is hosting the tournament. We still do have to properly have the awards presentation, win or lose, on our side. But we thank everyone who's tuned in the last couple of days as well on the Triton College YouTube channel. A big thank you to Dimitri for all of his hard work. We have Elizabeth Cannon from the women's soccer team. She's operating our camera today. Jeff Halter from the baseball team. He's manning the scoreboard today. Coach, good job to you and your guys again for all their work this weekend. But we thank everyone as well for all their work here at Triton to help put this production together. We hope you enjoyed it because, again, we've enjoyed the spirited comments on the feed, but in serious nature, many places don't get to do this. You didn't have to fly to Chicago to watch this game. You all were able to watch it from the comfort of your homes. So we hope you all at least appreciate the fact that we were able to bring this to you free, because some places make you pay. Some schools make you pay to watch. I think the national tournament, when in New York, you fans out there may need to get your credit cards out. But you didn't have to these 2 days. We got 90 seconds remaining. But congratulations to Coach Herrera in Richland on this soon-to-be district championship. And again, kudos to Triton again and Coach Sweeva and company on, again, another marvelous season, another great run for them. Capped off with the regional title, but falling short here today. 1 minute to go. There's no MVP for districts like there is for the regional tournament, but I would say if there was a MVP of this one, it was definitely Wyatt today. A goal, a pair of assists. He did a lot of damage here this afternoon as we're down to 30 seconds remaining. Richland will improve to 16-1. Triton, their season will end 19-2. I believe their loss was like to a 4-year, I believe. I can't remember who their only loss was to. Yeah, it was like an out of conference game. So we take the final countdown, 5 seconds left. And that will do it. The Richland Thunder Ducks are the 2019 NJCAA Midwest District Division III champions and will move on to the national tournament. And once the teams finish shaking hands, stand by and we'll have the trophy presentation here momentarily, but we will keep the stream live for the presentation.
I chose a career in nursing because I am passionate about helping people, about healing them. I chose Triton because their teachers are professionals with real-world experience, and they're always willing to go the extra mile to help. This is so much more than reading from a textbook. I am getting hands-on experience, caring for patients, inside and out. And the support I receive from my classmates makes a huge difference. We're all here to help and support each other. I know that I'll be ready to provide the very best care possible to patients because I'm working with the same equipment and technology used by the area's top hospitals. My Triton college education has prepared me well. I'm ready to put my education to work and make a difference in my patients' lives as well as my own.
Athletic Director, Henry McGinnis, will present the Midwest District Championship Trophy to the captains and Coach Herrera of Richland College. Congratulations to Richland, and we wish you good luck at the national tournament. Triton fans, let's hear for the Trojans on a great year.
Well, there's the celebration has started on the field by the visitors. Richland. Well, Richland is undefeated. I'm mistaken. I said their record wrong there. It's 15-0-1. I read in the cold weather, read the sheet wrong. So thank you those correcting me on our stream. It's 15-0 and they had one tie. 15-0-1 they came in, so now their record is 16-0-1. Triton, their season will end 19-2. But again, congratulations to Richland College on winning this Midwest District Championship. A great run for the Trojans ends here today. So again, we hope you all enjoyed the streams the last couple of days. For Dimitri, the entire gang, I'm Tim McKinney saying so long from the multi-purpose field on the campus of Triton College in River Grove. Again, the final, Richland 4, Triton 1. We'll talk to you all next time. So long, everybody.